November 18, 2025, Great Internet Outage. The immediate chaos. Everything was broken. The moment the internet failed, people instinctively rushed to social media platforms like X, Twitter, to check what was happening, only to be met with an internal server error. The ultimate irony being the complaint center was also down. Work and play stopped. Essential tools like Canva displayed service unavailable, stalling projects and jeopardizing deadlines. Even the gaming world was hit, with major titles like League of Legends showing offline. Cutting-edge tech failed. Even sophisticated services like ChatGPT were inaccessible with access denied messages, highlighting the widespread nature of the problem. Key: the hidden clue and the invisible gatekeeper. Technical message. A clue to the problem started appearing as a technical message on the broken sites, indicating that the issue wasn't local to a user's internet or dozens of individual sites failing, but something centralized. The digital fingerprint pointed to a company most people have never heard of, Cloudflare. Who is Cloudflare? They are described as the internet's backstage crew, acting as security guards, traffic cops, and express delivery service. They provide a critical shield against cyber attacks, act as a shock absorber for sudden traffic spikes, and often run the "I'm not a robot" CAPTCHA checks. In short, they are essential but largely invisible. Electric plug: the fragile power grid. The internet's dual nature. The script explains that the web has a visible part, the apps and sites we use daily, and an invisible infrastructure propping it all up. A handful of players. This invisible foundation is controlled by just a handful of massive companies, like Cloudflare or Amazon Web Services, AWS, which act as the raw power for everything else. The power plant analogy. The internet is compared to a power grid. Cloudflare is the power plant. When that single power plant goes down, the lights, websites, go out for everyone. An immediate and massive domino effect. Police car light: the aftermath and wake-up call. Speed and scope. The outage happened quickly, with problems starting around 6 a.m. Eastern and reports skyrocketing by 6:15 a.m. Cloudflare officially acknowledged the issue around 7:00 a.m. The final irony: even Down Detector, the site people use to check if other sites are down, was also running on Cloudflare, making it impossible to check the status of the outage. The big takeaway: the Great Outage of 2025 was a stress test that exposed a fragile truth. The modern web is overwhelmingly dependent on a tiny number of central players. While the internet is theoretically decentralized, the functional web we use every day relies on these few massive companies, which represent a single point of failure. The incident forces the question: who is actually holding the keys to our connected world? The answer is a handful of critical infrastructure companies that most users didn't even know existed until they failed.